Let it be.
This is gonna look really weird for VOD viewers. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Holy shit, it's Thursday. This week went by way too fucking quickly. How we doing? Who do we got out in chat? Let me take a look-see. Going down the list, we got Armor, we got Pyre, we got Marin, we got Whizlock, we got Satirical, we got Eggy, we got Emoji, we got Claude. Welcome on in, everybody. How we doing? Hopefully everyone's had a wonderful week. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Chat, I got dragged back in finally. It took me a while, but I got dragged back in. I'm not gonna spend all the time yapping on this side, because tonight's stream's a little different than what we normally do. You wanna know what we're doing? We're building models. We're doing a hobby I've not engaged with in, like, at least 3 years, if not longer. Yeah, I built Core, but, like, as far as Warhammer is concerned, I have not engaged with this hobby in forever. So, we're working on that tonight. I'm gonna be putting plastic and, like, together and gluing it and building some chaos models. Because, a good bud of mine, was like, hey, V, have you seen the new Warriors of Chaos models from the, set that has the Warriors of Chaos and Cathay in it? Why, yes, I have. They look pretty. Do you want to split the box? So now I have a metric fuckload of Chaos models I have to build. So, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do that right here. We're gonna build that on stream. We're building them right here. Claude, I'm not asking you to blow up. You don't need to blow up. But I hope everyone's had a wonderful week. Tonight, it's gonna be just chill. It's gonna be you guys, me. Maybe I'll open up the Discord to allow some buds in later on. But we're gonna be putting together some models. Oh boy, time to stay up till 6 p.m. Map, no, don't do that. If you do that, I will get your mother. It's gonna be interesting to see you derust. I probably will be fine. We're just building tonight, we're not painting. Mainly because A, I don't have all my paints, because I gave away all my paints to Borb when he moved out. And B, I don't know what I want to paint these guys yet. So, you know. I haven't talked to Bean in a bit. Yeah! And do you want the first conversation you have with her being her yelling at you? That's what I thought. Mapno, get the better or we'll kill your snake wife. We have to kill Mapno's snake wife. Mapno's dead. There's no one to make sure she doesn't turn treason now. She does not have any face to talk to me about sleeping. Do as I say, not as I do is a commandment that all parents have. She can yell at you. Oh my god, it's... I'm not huffing the glue. I want to make that mention, I'm not huffing the glue. I'm just simply uncorking it, just to have that scent of glue that I haven't smelt in a while. God, that's an old smell. Alright. So tonight, we're building some chaos. I got half the instruction booklet right here, the other half was taken by the person that, you know, grabbed the cafe models. And we're building some Warriors of Chaos. The thing is, I have to be careful, because I know one of these is the Dragon Rider. And I want to make sure that the guy riding my dragon is the dude with the... hold on. Uh-oh, I think the dragon's in the other half of the book. Cool, the dragon's in the other half of the book that was taken. That's a problem. That's a I have a dragon in here that I need to build. Actually, wait, does this set come with the dragon? No, this set does not come with the dragon. Okay, never mind, I lied. I just have dudes on horses. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. No one's riding a bad dragon. Shut the fuck up. Alright, we're building the aspiring, fucking champion on the demonic mount. We're doing that. Dragon isn't out yet. Trust me, I'll let you know when the dragon's out. Speaking of bastards that dragged me back into this hobby, there he is. Fuck you. Bob, fuck you. Fuck you. I was out. I was happy and content and out. And like an infection. Look what you've done to me. No, do not start quoting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in my chat. This is a Chris Jericho household, thank you. Oh my fuck. So if I'm reading this right, you can either make the aspiring you can make the aspiring champion with or without the horse, because if so, I'm making him with the horse. Because why the fuck would I build him without the... You get both? Alright, cool. In that case, I'm building the one without the horse first. With Juan. Do not bring up Juan. I'll be very sad. Alright, let's build the aspiring champion first. Let's start off easy. I need whatever sprue has 44A on it. Let's get to work. Fuck! I think it's this one. I think it's probably one of these two runners. It's probably one of the bigger runners. Let me... on. It's either one of the bigger runners or one of the smaller runners. Yo, question. Do people still mess around with metallic miniatures, yay or nay? Most companies have moved away from metallic. Most don't do pewter anymore. And honestly, good. Like, don't get me wrong, I respect pewter minis, but, they're literally outside of being, like, oh, hey, nostalgic for old pewter minis, there's no reason to do pewter. None. Resin molds just look better. Like, the only difference, the only thing pewter has over the other models is A, being indestructible, and B, easier to strip paint from, and that is it. I don't know, to me, plastic screams flimsy as shit and will break quickly. Map, no, I mean this as politely as I can say. You don't know the hobby? It's very clear you don't know the hobby. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, plastic can break, but unless you're throwing your minis off the table, which, spoiler alert, even if they were pewter, you wouldn't. Because here's the thing about pewter. Pewter is notoriously hard to glue together, and if it falls off, yeah, the part won't necessarily break, but if it chips, it's harder to repair, and also if it's easier for it, due to its own weight, to come apart. Plastic literally only has the downside, especially good plastic, only has the downside of being more brittle, and that is literally it. What if I want a mini I can beat the zombie to death with? No. Where the fuck are the directions again? They're right here. Alright, I need 44A. It doesn't tell me what runner it's on. The worst part's like, yeah, go find the runner with this. And I'm like, alright, cool, which runner is that? I'm gonna shit. Is this what for reference? That's number 20, and then that's number. Hold on, camera. That's number 20, and then that's number 47 right next to it. Do you have epoxy? No, I'm using glue. I have done epoxy before. I have green stuffed and converted my own models before. My start in Warhammer was building Chaos models. Decent amount of them have not made it throughout the years. The main one dying due to me moving away for like 3 years and my mom not putting the models away like I asked her to. And so the cats got to it. But like, I'm not gonna blame the cats. Alright, do you actually say what runner you're on? No. Alright, cool. The Horrors of GW Spruce. Cherry, I'm trying to start building my first model and I'm already trying to figure out what fucking runner it's on. Where's 44A, damn it? Is this it? I feel like this is it. This has to be it. Please, you be it. You look like you're it. You look like you contain one dude. I'm gonna guess you're it. And we're just gonna put all these sprues down here. Let me just snap that. Alright. Do you have 44A on you? Oh, I'm not looking for part 44A. It's just direction step 44. Oh my fuck. Oh, the steps are all. Oh, why? Why? This does not help me! Alright, part number 23. Let's find part number 23. If we find part number 23 and it looks like what I need, we're good. Alright, hold on, side by side, because that's part number 23 and that's part number 23. That looks right. That looks right. Alright, cool. Hey, Murdoch, thank you for the 20 stream streak. How we doing, buddy? Also, you can use pewter. Yeah, don't beat people to death with pewter. To put it this way, I do have one pewter mini. Let me go grab him. God, you guys need a fucking touch-up. Alright. So, I was in the middle of repainting you, actually. Here are two different minis. One of these is pewter. One of these is not pewter. Alright? I'm turning off the music so you guys can hear. Guys, I want you to guess which one's the pewter one, alright? Quiet on set. I don't know whether or not my mic's gonna pick this up. But, which one do you think is the pewter one before I drop them? I'm holding. I'm waiting. Left or right? You think the left one... Eggy, you think the left one's the pewter one? You think this one's not pewter? You think this one's the pewter? So, here's this model, right? Let me move this out of the way so you can hear it on the wood. Here's this model. Alright. Kinda a little bit of a click-clack. Here's this model. This boy's the pewter one. And I am always afraid to work with him. Because, this little fiddly bit right here, his fucking claw, likes to, like... The servo arm pops off and is so annoying to glue back every single fucking time. He gives me anxiety that I cannot describe. So yeah. There you go. Actually, hold on. We're listening to... No, I'll keep it on the current playlist. Solid chunky noise. Yep. Load someone into a slingshot and smite. Do not shoot my models. Hey, Draconic, how we doing? Yeah, this is what the stream's gonna be, guys, for the next however many hours until I go, I'm EP. Because, fun fact, my work is gonna start putting me on shifts that are 11 and a half hours long. Which I'm as excited for as you guys think I sound. They're gonna pay you extra, right? No, because it's still only 40 hours a week. It just means some days I'm only there for like 4 hours. And it's because of one client, because we have to drive around the clients for my business. And one client, is part of the early morning class, so we have to go pick them up before we open. Have those, tiny 4-hour shifts, but god, I'd love to have 10, 12 shifts again. I mean, I don't mind it at my job too much. Like, the actual doing it is fine, because again, it's mostly security, so like, I'm just sitting around all day, right? My big issue, is like, alright, cool, I do the 11-hour shift, I go home, I have half an hour, and then I need to go live. Remember, me going live is not just me hitting the start button. There's like 20 things I have to turn on to make sure that the stream goes good. Obviously, Bob, you know, I'm kind of just letting that know for everybody. I struggle with just 8 hours. Don't get me started. It depends on the work for me. If I don't mind the work, I don't mind putting in the hours for it. Uh, Ah, God, I hate it. Not with my job. I despise my job. I don't listen. Okay, that's why I said it depends on the job. There are some jobs that even just doing 8 hours I couldn't do, like customer service. Like, real talk, if you guys want to talk about the worst job I've ever had, I used to work at a Bed Bath & Beyond call center back in the day. That shit was a fucking nightmare, let me tell ya. If I never work there again, it'll be too soon. Hell is other people. My dude, I work in rich retail, I fit people into suits and tuxedos. Then you know! Then you know, cause keep my Bed Bath & Beyond used to do wedding registries. I feel your pain. People, weddings are like the worst thing ever. Alright, so you fit like that. Bed Bath & Beyond is dead. I know! I remember like 3 months, to put it this way, 3 months after I quit the job was when the, at the time CEO unfortunately took his life. Like, trust me, I know about the fall Bed Bath & Beyond. I was literally there as it was happening. We focus on weddings. Bed Bath & Beyond technically still exists. It does as a brand, but, like, it's effectively dead. I'm just glad it didn't take Christmas Tree Shop down with it. You were a load-bearing employee! So, unironically, yes to that. So the call center I worked at, I did live chat for my job. So, like, I was the guy that, like, have you ever been on a website and a little thing popped up and it's like, hey, do you need help? chat with an expert. I was that expert. Most of my day was helping people activate coupons. It was awful. But, to put it this way, I worked with a lot of folks, and as a gamer, I gamified the fuck out of it. I built an Excel spreadsheet of just copy-pasted responses that handled like 95% of all my chat inquiries. And here comes the problem with that. I got too good. The average, chats per day, per week that most people handled was around 400. The person behind me handled about 800. My best week, I clocked in at 1386 chats answered. So I was their top employee at just copy-pasting. But this is why I never work hard at jobs anymore. Because of that, they started trying to use me as a benchmark for how other people should be operating. And they started implementing changes that I realized were like, hey, people now have a chat quota per week and this and that and whatnot. And I drew correlations between my records and what they were doing, and I'm like, oh, they want everyone to operate at my speed. Yeah, I became too important at my job. And then I quit, and then 3 months later, the company went under. That's why I no longer, like, try to give it literally my all at a job, unless it's like a small business. If it's a big corporate, fuck it. Cause, literally, big corporate's just going to sit there and, reward you with more work and punish those that can't keep up with you. I got stories if you want to hear shit I've dealt with. I'd love to hear them. Hi, Gecko. Yeah, Gecko, unfortunately, your job, you can't really do that. You work food. The food industry is just work your ass off all the time as hard as you can, and then you die. The end. I also know that one, because I worked at Panera Bread for a little bit. Why do you think I worked there? Homie. I became a benchmark at Zaxby's and it was awful. Worst is, I'm the benchmark at my current job too and I slack off. Yeah. Terry, politely. You know what that means, right? A, no one at your job does their job, and B, you just can't help yourself. How the fuck do you dry fit in? Ah, like that. Oh, that's wonky. I don't like that. My 70% is other people's 100. You'd be surprised. Only thing I can say is that I was alone at the bar and then suddenly saw a lot of football fans towards the stadium because the local team was playing that day. Had a client book an appointment at 6:30 p.m. on a busy Saturday. He showed up at 2 p.m. He knows he's booked for 6:30 p.m. Demanded he be seen when he shows up. His justification is that he booked an appointment that day, so he should be seen whenever he shows up. Nope, that's not how appointments work, buddy. Oh, what the fuck? I just dry fitted this not even 2 seconds ago. Come on. Honestly, that's a bad glue up too, because that's gonna be on just the back. I should put it on the bottom. Chainbreaker. 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 By the way, this model sucks to glue together already. Can anyone guess why? Anyone want to throw a guess why I already hate gluing this model? I'm not here to bitch. I'm not here to complain. I'm just talking about it. Spiky, it's the spiky bits. Yes. Holy sh! So there's a spike right in the center of his breastplate. My middle finger on my left hand, this one, is gripping it by that spike. This fucking sucks. Like, hold on. Fucking it's... Focus, asshole. On, can we get the focus? On, where's the app? Chainbreaker. Alright, it's booting up, hold on. Alright, Alright. How do I get you to focus? Because the problem is that the focus I had was on not auto-framing. Screenshot, start recording. There are way too many buttons on this. Oh, alright, I found it. I found it. Alright, hold on. So if I just... Oh, boy. There we go. Yeah, alright, so it's this spiky bit right here. This shit sucks. Hey! Matriing? I learned I'm a very simple person. I see Warhammer. I joined stream. Hey, welcome on in! We're glad to have you. I recently am getting back into the hobby. I'm a longtime Warhammer fan, and I do, currently run a TTRPG of Dark Heresy for Warhammer 40,000. So if you want a place to hang out that does 40k content and is going to be doing a lot of Warhammer fantasy content in the future as well, welcome on in. Is this? Hold on! Is this a fucking... It is. It's a Celtic rock cover of Hypa Hypa. Hold on. What the fuck? I love the metalheads sometimes, because what the fuck? My first ever Warhammer army I built a year ago, and it was Imperial Knights, and with almost one half the points being used just for the actual knight, Profane, which is mobile terrain fortification. Hell yeah, my first ever army I collected was 15 years ago, and it's, Iron Warriors. Several of the models have not survived to this day, most of them have. How the fuck do you glue up? Hold on. So it's the chainmail side up. So it's supposed to glue up kind of like... It's like the worst angle you could show G-dubs to explain it. I just want to mention that. Sorry, I know it's off camera, chat. I need to get right into the fucking model. Because this is actively ass. Because it doesn't go that way. Is it like... I'm gonna have a moment. Hey, nope. Nope, we don't do Glory Hammer in this household. Not after the bullshit Angus and Fife went on about. Not in this household. 725 out of 2,000 points is that unit. Gotcha! Had a client come in 5 minutes before my break. Boss makes me take the client, but will cover my next appointment. This will be a two-part. The client showed me the picture, and it looked a bit off, and I thought it was just a cracked screen. Kept complaining, didn't have anything like the photo she said. I asked where she got the photo from, and she said, no hesitation. Oh, I made it with AI. So you blew her up, right? Like, you exploded her mind bullets. Oh, glues like that. That's so dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb and I hate it. It took me 20 years to figure out, and when I did, I don't like it. That's such a flimsy glue joint, too. Yeah, I hate that. I do not like that. What the singer say this time? So, Angus McFife, the main singer for Gloryhammer, was also the main singer for, Ailstorm. And, he said a lot of racist bullshit. A lot of sexist and racist bullshit. I cannot repeat it on stream. That's how bad it is. I'm sorry if you like Ailstorm, by the way. If you do, don't. There's a reason why they haven't come out with anything new in literally for fucking ever. Several of the band members are not good people. Oh shit, I thought I was like a completely different singer. Nope, same guy! So don't listen to Gloryhammer. Which is unfortunate, because I do like... Gloryhammer does contain different band members, and I don't want to blame everyone that's in Gloryhammer. And there are a lot... Like, Universe on Fire is a banger of a song, but just like, nope. Partial, not only did I deal with this, my boss told me, but I'm upset because AI is part of life now. But as I'm already 25 minutes working into my break, she tells me to hand the client to my coworker because she decided she wanted to go to lunch. Because she's pregnant! So I lost 30 minutes and was forced to take most of my clients. Gross. Draconic, next time do me a big favor, because I am dyslexic, buddy. Try to condense your stories to fit into one text, and if they don't, I would hold off on sharing that story until you get into the Discord. Just because it is a little hard for me. You're cool, it's just, you know. Hope everyone had a lovely day. Claps, cheeks, leaves. Hey, no, you can't clap cheeks in here. You can't just clap cheeks and then leave. Get back here and clap my cheeks! Yeah, I glued that arm wrong. It glues lower. It glues lower. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot smarter. That makes more sense. Buy me dinner first! Try by ass slap. Only if I can hold the halo. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Just be careful with it. It's spiky. I'm working on his back, neither. This is his body. We're not on the cape yet. I thought you said it's both, Bob. Okay, cool. I thought you were implying that I didn't. Okay, yeah. I'm building the on foot one first, because that's just the first one in the fucking manual. I'm fixing just one thing, chat. Alright. I'm gonna very, very carefully. No, that's as far as it goes. I need to push my shit up. There we go, right there. But either can take the banner. I'm probably gonna put the banner wielder. Yeah, alright, I see that now. I'm probably gonna have this guy be the banner wielder, and this guy be the fucking, just normal. I'm doing it this way. By the way, W fit on Blue Sky yesterday. Thank you! I need to have a good gender-affirming day, so I put on a skirt and walk around downtown Providence. Grabs Halo, hypothetically claps cheeks. Also, I had a wall of text, may I cast it? Sure, go ahead! Just know I'm dyslexic and will fuck up reading it. I did some writing and made a POV character to be a leader of a very small vampire army and a member of a bigger vampire mini-army I am making. He is a Marquis of Marshland in the mini-empire. He hates it, but he's trying to make it as good as he possibly can. And he even made some mosquitoes in the marshes as spies. Nice! Vampire mosquitoes are underrated. And he transforms into a fog of mosquito. Awesome! I love mosquito vampires! Keep doing that. Rad! I never finished Darkest Dungeon, Bob. I feel kind of bad that I dropped that game. Where's Bit 29? Where the fuck? I'm gonna shit up thy ass. Trust me, it's not up there. I'd be feeling it. There's a gay sex mod pack. We know about the Darkest Dungeon gay sex mod pack. Hellman, I'm gonna hit you with this one, homie. If you're coming in here to try and be like, oh, I'm gonna say edgy shit and get the streamer to react, you're going to fail. That is not a challenge. You're going to fail. I've been on the internet for way too fucking long. Regardless, I need to do bit 28 first, not 29. Question, answer. Have you seen the Mamdami mod for Elden Ring? No. I have not played Elden Ring since kind of like halfway through my second playthrough, and I don't really care about modding it. Had to go peep the fit on Blue Sky. Amazing fit. Love the socks. Thank you! Again, I need to feel non-binary that day, so I put on the non-binary thigh highs. Or stockings. Put on the skirt, walk around Providence, had a good time. Walk around the waterfront. I need more New Englanders in my chat, that way you guys know. Also, hi, Coach! Covers all your models in primer and leaves. Thank you! These are unpainted models, I need them in primer. Adventure of the Bride. All this succeeded in doing was undoing the glue job. Why does it have me glue that leg on net? What? Oh, it wants to glue on like that. That's dumb and I hate it. Hi, Rabbit! Mods, shout out that rabbit. I'll hydrate in a second when I'm not gluing a mini. Shit, motherfucker. Ass. Do something that I ill-advise when doing when gluing up models. Alright, if I quickly do it like that, and then shriek because that glue up just came undone. Did this all just fall apart? Yeah, this all just fell apart. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. These are like the worst glue lines ever. The hammer has returned. Thor proceeds to beat the shit out of a bunch of fucking giants for the next 20 minutes. Gonna Kipash a cod piece onto him, or is that exclusively a Slanesh thing? Mods, shoot Hellman. Thank you. Don't bite rabbits. You'll get rabbit starvation. Also, rabbit will kill you. I want to mention I'm holding him on a spike again. This shit sucks. Ah, fuck. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Now back trying to find bit number 20. Oh, wait, no. First taking a sip because Rabbit requested. And Corn's extracting his blood price for a Chaos Model. I know! I know. Can't fucking stand it. But that's what I signed up for being a fucking edgelord and committing to chaos. Before my frontal lobe finished forming. Because I've been a chaos player since I've been 15 years old. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck with this bit now. Could I have bought other models? Yes. Could I have converted to another army? Yes. However, fuck you. I commit to my bits. It's over here. Why is bit 28 on this runner and bit 29 on this runner? Why? Maybe you should sit down then. How about you blow up? I'm turning down the music a little bit. It's a little on the loud side tonight. There we go. Right there. And then you fit. Right there. Hey, Bob, you still lurking out there? Because if so, I gotta yell at you. And not because I'm building minis. No way you actually already sealed yourself. No way. No fucking... It did. Seal for the seal gods. So, Bob, I need you to do me a favor. First things first, happy birthday. But second things second, can you debut as a VTuber already? I'm planning on running a VTuber Blood Bowl League. Because I've been hankering for it. And despite the fact that I went on a tirade complaining about dwarf players, like, for an hour last night about Blood Bowl, it's been a hot moment since we played Blood Bowl. Just wait, new Blood Bowl video game later that... What do you mean, Blood Bowl 4? Why are they making a new one? 3 just finally came out with all the DLCs and apparently finally got made good. Why are they making another? Stop it! Blood Bowl 2 already exists! We don't need more! I hate it here. I can't. What are we doing? Blood Bowl 3 was so hot ass, they went back to the drawing board and actually followed Blood Bowl Season 3, the model game rule set. Alright, so it is the new rules, that's why. Am I gonna have to wait 20,000 years for all the teams to come out, though? Oh, okay, any content you get. Gotcha. So what I'm hearing is buy all the content from 3 on sale, and then when the new game drops, play that. Gotcha. Alright. Now just get, like, 7 other idiots to do that. Only problem is finding 7 people that want to play Blood Bowl, and that... Amongst my group, that's a little hard. Most folks in my group don't want to play Blood Bowl, and I get it. I'm not unaware to the trials and tribulations of playing Blood Bowl. It goes like that. Is it? I don't know what it is. Currently, I'm not looking at the Spotify list that's running. Oh. It's your boy Sabaton. Yeah, it's Sabaton. How far down did you glue yourself shut, you bastard? This is the song about that one time in World War I where the Nazis and the... was it French or British? Crossed over into no man's land and had a Christmas dinner, isn't it? Actually, it's World War I, so they're not Nazis, they're just Germans. Yeah, they're world... Yes, you're right. Also, mods, if we can get someone to allow that, because, you know, the term's not being used in reference to hate speech, it's being used in reference to history here. Yeah, that, trust me, I remember that. It's a wholesome story, too, because at the end of the day, it reminds you that, hey, the people that wage wars are not the ones that actually typically, are evil. It's normally the leaders, it's the rich that do it. Poor people there are just being sent to go die for their fucking country. And World War I is such a farce of a fucking war, too, because it started over literally, like, fucking government espionage bullshit. And then everybody deciding, fuck it, we're just gonna start fighting. It'll be easier if I actually go in like this real quick and just then shade with the nipper or the knife. I still do want to see Sabaton in concert. Even though I'm not their biggest fan, I've heard nothing but good things about their concerts. It fits like that. Nope, that's Ailstorm. Have to self-block those later. Chat, what's a hobby you've always wanted to get into? Like a crafts hobby that you've always wanted to get into that you just never did? If you could get into a crafts hobby. Blacksmithing? Hell yeah! This, but with trains! Yeah, I used to build model trains! The first model I ever built was a model train. That shit's dope, and not as hard as you think. Keep bashing and tabletop model stuff. Do it! It's easy to get started, and keep in mind, you don't have to start off with Warhammer figurines. If you want to learn how to paint first, pick up a WizKid model. They're like $10. I lost any desire for crafting hobby because I'm terrible at artwork, and so I throw money at people to do it for me. Bob, that's avoiding the answer. This is not a question of whether or not you have the capacity, though I don't believe you lack it. This is a question which, you know, I've been arguing with you about that for over a decade, so that's neither here nor there. The question is, if you did have the capacity for it, what would you want to do? I craft for a living. Armor, that's just called being an engineer. Railroading on my dad's side. Hell yeah! Hey, Endrid, how we doing? Legit, deep cut lines are awesome for painting. Oh yeah. Part 33, so that's his cape. Where's part 33? No, that's my answer. I'd like to do my own 40k shit in artwork in general. My brother is a legit artist and can draw. I can't. Brother D can draw? He's not just the Lord of the Garden. I watched so many Man-at-Arms Reforged. Yo, same! My main thing is that I don't have the space for any models or much space to do craft work easily. Probably in the future. Homie, here's how much space you need to do models. This much space is enough to do models, trust me. He absolutely could. Then the realities of life and adulthood hit him, so he don't anymore. That's fair. But neat, I did not know that about him. If you have any of his old sketches, send them my way. I'd love to see. I'm good taking a break from job hunting. Hell yeah. Hopefully you find something soon. Something I really want to do sometime is assemble a model of one of those Art Deco looking 20s trains. Hell yeah. Just remember, steam trains are better than diesel. I'm not just referencing Bullet Train. Which, don't get me wrong, Bullet Train, great movie. Please go watch it. That dry fit's so fucking weird. I don't like how any of this model fits together. I want to make that be known. This model clicks together so fucking weirdly. Bullet Train is a great movie. MHM teams every day. Sodor Gang. Hell yeah. Sodor Gang rise up. That's wrong. I glued that wrong. Oh, I almost just glued that entirely wrong. I almost just I almost just fucked that up. It glues like that. I think. Hold on. That's supposed to be touching that. Oh! It's because I'm thinking it's all one piece. It's not one piece. The one piece is not real. It glues like that. Okay. Never mind. I like that. I like this model a little bit better now. That being said, that was a waste of glue. That's fine. Start a new Thomas the Tank Engine show. Another new one? Motherfucker. So much glue. Glue's like that. And then I hurt my hands. The one piece is just Roger's old swimsuit. Blow up, Eggy. It's not. I'm gonna let it just naturally form like that. Gonna give it a second, just gently set it down. There we go. How we doing, homie? Oh, chat, by the way, here's my snack for tonight. We're eating seaweed. The One Piece is a fruit. The One Piece, no! It's not gonna be a devil fruit. Actually, there is a One Piece hidden somewhere in the ocean now, isn't there? Yeah, Fucking Oda wrote it on a sticky note and then chucked it into a box and then chucked that into the ocean. Thing is, most people have figured out what bay it already is in. No one's just gone out to get it yet. But the One Piece is real. I'm so tempted to talk Sodor lore, but I don't want to flood the chat. No! From one Thomas Tank Engine friend to another, we're not going down that route. We're not gonna talk about the grim dark universe of the Isle of Sodor. Oh, that didn't glue right. Oh, none of that glued right. Oh, fuck me. Cool, great, cool. Because I noticed you got dislodged too, somehow. Dodo's lore is pretty grim. Literally, one of the worst fates that could befall a engine within the Thomas the Tank Engine universe is becoming useless. And being deemed no longer, capable of doing work. The tank engines in Thomas the Tank Engine live a life similar to that of the Matorans from Bionicle. Which is fucked up. Sodor Island is a dictatorship and Sir Topham Hatt is an oppressor. Oh yeah! Fuck Sir Topham Hatt! Those poor trains, they don't deserve what he puts them through. Alright, that clip's a lot better. Alright, well that's gluing itself. Let's go get bit 34. Hey chat, I've been debating something. Because several of my other buds within the VTuber sphere, whenever they're doing art like this, they leave themselves in a Discord. Should I open up my Discord right now and see what mayhem happens, or should it just be us tonight? What do you guys feel? Like surprise guests? Yeah, exactly. That's up to you, broski, if you want more flowing conversation around you, so you can focus. That would help. Cause I'm what, an hour 17 in, and I've gotten barely any work done. No opinion any other way, I say open it. Hold on, alright, give me a sec, I'm gonna do that. Open fight. On. Alright, and... floodgates opened. We'll see what shenanigans happen. Alright, that dry fits like that. That part's easy. I don't like how many cracks this model has. There's a lot of putty fill to get it to look nice. No, do not glue like that. Glue like that. Thank you. As someone who hasn't done true models since the old world NASCAR model kits, I worry I'll never get into Warhammer model together without messing it up. Games Workshop has made their models literally idiot-proof to put together. You'll be fine. Leviadel yap out old world models. I'm gonna keep it to just the buds that already have access to the channel because I don't want to mess with permissions right now, Bob. Not to deny the birthday boy a hangout, but just to make things easy on my end. Oh, motherfucker, that is more glue than I meant to. Let's spread it like that real quick with the tip. Wipe that off with the finger. Then quickly, before that all dries. Oh, shit. The models are idiot-proof spills glue. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not Varendell levels of idiot-proof. For the most part, these models are easy to put together, unless you're me. And or if you're playing Chaos, because Chaos models are kind of fucky. Anyway, eat glue. Oh no, the mean angel told me to eat my favorite snack. Brother, what the fuck? Alright. I need bit number 35 and 36. That's bit number 36 right there. Paige, I'll break your spine. Oh, wait. The best part, they didn't hear you.
Look.
Real quick. Best part, they didn't hear you because I didn't key you in. Now you can say things.
Oh.
Hi, homie. How you doing? Paige.
I'm big smiling now.
I'm gonna shake you. I swear to fuck. You're a problem. I want to let you know that.
I am Chaos Incarnate!
No, I'm Chaos Incarnate. You.
Yeah, then why can't you ever predict me, bitch?
Hey, Paige. Guess what?
Chicken butt!
Guess why?
Chicken thigh.
Here,
You
two
dare
of them for
quote
you.
the ancient ones to me? You dare quote the ancient rites to me? I was there when they were written.
Yeah, huh,
Yes.
yeah, huh. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing?
I'm just happy to have my internet back while also... I'm kind of cautious about trying to do any art because for the past several days, every time I try to start doing something with my tablet, we lost power. I'm just gonna wait for... I'm gonna wait for all the outages in the Chicagoland area to be dealt with before I go back to streaming anything at all. Because, oh my god, that was fucking dismal!
Oh,
And there are
valid.
still people without power!
Fucking listen. A, holy shit, that's a lot of people without power, and B, valid. There's no worse of a feeling than gathering your audience to a stream and then being like, oh, power's gone.
Even worse, my father's medicine that he needs to live, his diabetes medicine that he has to take daily, otherwise his heart is gonna go... That has to remain refrigerated? That almost spoiled, and if it's spoiled, we wouldn't be able to get any more until next month on the 15th. Which is when his refill is. Here's the other thing. My father has a pacemaker. He has a monitor that is plugged in that checks for any irregularities that he himself cannot feel. Because as part of getting the pacemaker, he cannot feel agita.
Mm-hmm.
So if his heart starts to have physical problems and he can't feel it, the monitor lets us know. With the monitor off, we weren't able to know. So I called ComEd multiple times and told them, hey, we've been customers with you guys for almost 40 years now. I understand that you have an average star rating of 1.5 stars out of 5, but this is highly unacceptable. My father has heart conditions and diabetes conditions that require us to have power to keep him alive. Either escalate our ticket, or I will be filing a suit against you for willful ignorance. I had to pull out my Karen on them.
I was about to say, I didn't realize your real name is Karen, because holy shit.
Look,
valid Karen, by the way. That's I want to make it evidently clear. That is a valid Karen crash out right there.
Hey, I am my mother's daughter for a reason.
1.5 out of 5 is hilarious. I know, right?
Here's the fucked part. I let them know, and the first day they're like, okay, we understand, we'll send you something in a week where you can send us back a paper, and we'll put it in your record that you have someone that needs high priority assistance. I called them up a couple of hours later, I'm like, hey, yeah, actually, you know what? Get your shit in gear and get on this, or I will start looking into filing a class action lawsuit because you knew this Supercell was on this way. You knew that we are in the midst of dangerous weather. I don't give a shit how many people you have on your payroll. I don't care how many people you have working for you. You should have been looking at this supercell coming and have everybody at the ready, knowing full well that you got to get people out here. We were without power for almost 48 hours.
That's
I
not even
fight with
being a
my
Karen,
parents.
that's just having agency about your family's health. Exactly, satirical.
I fight with my parents still. They still will not. They'll still use the gender neutral form of my dead name. They still won't call me their daughter. I still love them though, to the
Mhm.
point where I can at least care about their life.
Oh, yeah. Like, right now, me and my father are a little bit, not on good terms, but, like, if he had a heart attack, I'm there. I'm gonna drive him to the hospital. I don't wish death upon him. You're valid.
And here's the best part. When they put the supervisor on the phone, he's like, "Look, I'm sorry, ma'am. We're getting as much work done on this as possible. And like, I want you to listen to me and listen to me well. If we do not have power within 24 hours of this phone call, I am going to go through every single avenue I possibly can to start filing action against you. Commonwealth Edison is regarded as one of the worst companies on the planet for a reason. Change my mind." Suffice to say, they have gone over their quote unquote record of the last time of longest time without power. The longest any household in the area that they service has been without power has been 72 hours. There are some people that have been without power for 96 hours now.
Jesus Christ.
I am. Here's the worst part. They've sent out like outreach vans that like, hey, here we'll give you some ice, we'll give you some supplies and all that. And other people are like, hey, are you going to reimburse us for all the power we've been without that you know have to provide us that we pay you for, or are you going to give us food vouchers? What you going to do here?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry to like get so bent out of shape out about this, but it is literally their job to service these people. And the fact that retirement homes had to I had to have their people be taken to hospitals where they would get billed is I want to slap the teeth out of someone's goddamn mouth.
You're valid for that. Motherfucker. Oh, that just dry fits beautifully. So what else have you been up to tonight to try and keep your mind off of all of that?
Right now, uh, I'm just happy that I was able to take a nice bath with a cup of coffee at the side.
Oh.
Though I do need to look into getting my own hand press because I have some Turkish coffee I want to make.
Oh, the fuck, isn't that the kind with, like, the sand?
Yes, it is like one of the highest like robust caffeine tastes.
Hell yeah.
I I think one of the things I want to put on my bucket list is to try how coffee is made in every single country at least once. Whether learning to do it by myself or by going to that country.
Brad? Alright, I glued the hair on this guy wrong. Oh, shit. Does it glue like that? It glues like that. I glued it the wrong fucking way. But I've always wanted to try Turkish coffee.
I have heard do not drink it like an American in terms of size.
No. It's much like, Cuban coffee. They're
It it
shots.
it will make you shit your ass.
Yeah, that's how
Cuz
his
like
head's supposed to fit.
You can have a cafe Americano, which is the quote unquote classic American style coffee, which is coffee with water in it. And then I'm gonna look into like how different countries make their coffee. Though there is this one cafe in Japan that I would love to go to one day, where they have like 200 something different
Cats.
types of huh?
Is it? Oh, I thought you were gonna bring up the cat cafe. Sorry, continue.
No. 200 different types of coffee bean.
Oh, that sounds neat.
And I just sat there like, I could live here.
Do you know what cafe I want to go to in Japan?
Which one?
The one that has all the muscle girl maids working at it.
You know what? Based.
Listen. Ever since the Electric Callboy concert I went to, like, a year and a half ago, where I got bridal carried by security, I get it. I get it now. This isn't me saying I'm a bottom, but this is me saying I get it now.
I'm reminded of this post I saw on Twitter of this person responding to like this. She's posting herself flexing in like one of those tight shirts just to show like the muscle definition and all that. Because she's like, just finished a workout. How do I look? Hi, coach. And
Who let
the
this
funny
Pokemon
part,
into my chat?
Oops.
you have one turn to catch it.
I'm not gonna catch it. I'm not a fan of Abra.
So it's this post of this muscled girl. She's doing the flex and like showing the whole like bulging muscle in her compression shirt and all that. And this dude is like, liking muscled girls is literally homosexual. Clearly, you have something for muscles rather than the woman behind them. And then someone replies with like, fellas, is it gay for a man to like a woman? I will never get over how these alpha podcast dipshits find different ways to make everything being about gay to the point where it's like, sir, you're projecting harder than a drive-in movie theater.
So, interesting statistic that I would like to bring up. Back during the 80s, and this is not me trying to sit there and... Because what I'm about to say, people could do a you must hate waffles argument by saying that I like pancakes. It's not one of those situations, shut up. Weird fact. Statistically, for cooking shows back in the 70s and 80s, who was predominantly the most average person you'd find in the crowd for that? Like, as far as gender orientation. The answer is male. Men used to be into a lot of, like, all walks of shit. Don't get me wrong, toxic masculinity has always been a fucking problem, right? But, like, it has been so heightened by the, by incels that it's borderline comical at this point of just how many things they're willing to claim feminine and or gay. And it fucking befuddles me. I'm behooved, if you will.
Wait, guys, do you hear that? V brought up that they like waffles, and this isn't about pancakes or anything. But did you notice? V didn't even bother to mention the marginalized French toast community. What the fuck? I think we need to cancel this motherfucker.
French toast is awful. I hate French toast.
No, that's my favorite like straw man version of that. It's like, I really like waffles. Oh, so you hate pancakes? Hey, why is this guy not even talking about crepes?
I mean, that's an entirely different conversation.
how people will always find something to fucking bitch about.
Funny.
You all hating French? Yeah, French toast actually sucks dick. If you like French toast, good for you. But French toast Coach, French toast sucks dick. I'm sorry. Again, you can like it, but my opinion, which is completely based and normally correct, French toast sucks dick.
Okay, I can see your argument because it is literally not even toast. It is just egg-soaked bread that has been pan-seared.
Mm-hmm.
It's egg-soaked bread with cinnamon and... That's toast.
You want to know how you can
And it's
also
good.
get... You want to know how you can also get some good vanilla and cinnamon taste on your bread?
How?
Actually toasting it and then putting vanilla and cinnamon on it.
Exactly.
That's
Thank
the same
you.
thing.
No, it's not. That's definitively different.
It's the same thing.
It is
It's
crunchier
definitively
and
different.
sturdier.
The same thing.
It's not greasy.
It's the same.
It's not greasy.
thing.
It does. No, it comes out better.
Hey, seeing how you're doing some 40k stuff, I've been trying to get into 40k.
Excuse me. No, I am not doing 40k stuff. This is Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh.
Different.
Well, I was going to say because
I'm
you
getting
both
out the
know.
diagram.
You
I'm
guys
getting
both
out
know
the
Warhammer stuff. I've been looking into trying out Warhammer in general, and I've been trying to see what faction I might really like.
Well, all right. Just so
For
that
40K?
we can direct the conversation in a way, do you wanna ask me about Warhammer Fantasy or Warhammer 40k? I'm going to let you know right now. While I do know Fantasy and I know a decent amount of Fantasy, I know way more 40k because grabs my model, places it right here. I started off at 40k.
Turns
I would
on
like to
my
learn.
model for 40k.
I would like to learn more about 40k because I've been trying to understand some of the factions, and I've kind of like narrowed down what my potential choices might be.
Have you now?
And it's boiled down to 5 potentials.
Okay.
Number 1 would probably be like a rogue trader crew filled with a variety of abhumans.
I'm gonna,
You know,
if we're
Felon
talking
and-
about specifically the war game, unfortunately, Rogue Trader Fleet is not a faction that you can play.
Well, I was thinking of like just a battalion of abhumans like ratlings, ogren, felonids, that kind of thing, just calling it the menagerie.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that.
I of course have looked into a little bit of the Tyranids because, you know, trans girl, I have to adhere to my stereotype.
Adhere to the consuming and eating entire planets for their biomass.
Yeah,
Yeah, like every
it's
trans
fucking
woman.
hot.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, thank you, Soko, for the resub, buddy. Mods, give me a shout out for Soko, please, and thank you.
The third option would be, and this is after speaking to my buddy Speaker D at length about it, who taught me about the elves and the variety of different elves and how essentially they have to live their vocation, otherwise they will slowly go insane or suffer what is tantamount of psychic cancer.
Yes.
I will say this quite simply. Bazinga.
The Harlequins.
Yes.
I will sit there and state right now, the Harlequins are... Alright, so I'm gonna come at this at a very fucking weird way to put up about it. And it's a way that not necessarily everyone that plays 40k goes to 40k, but in my opinion, it's the truest it's the truest way to enjoy 40k, and it is what 40k is about. Because do you know what the most important faction in 40k is?
No.
What?
No.
So the most important faction in 40k is the oldest one. The oldest faction that exists. No faction matters other than it. And it's 2 words.
The Necron?
Titled... No, your dudes. What are your dudes? Your dudes are your dudes. they are the ones that you forge the story with. Because don't get me wrong, well, yeah, you can sit there and talk about tourney players, talk about the lore, talk about the fluff. The most fun I've ever had in 40k was building my army, painting it, naming them individually, naming every unit, thinking of their backstory, and all my buds having narrative fucking campaigns. That is the most fun. Even in our just normal exhibition matches, we would fluff the matches and explain the story on what's happening. Some of the most fun I've had was when they had the big narrative campaign for the launch of 8th edition, the Konor campaign. Even though, debatably, some argued that that was rigged, I don't give a fuck. It was fun. I was sitting there on the battlefield with my buds forging stories that I tell about to this day. This unit right here, I don't refer to him as, oh yeah, he's my Chaos Warsmith. No. This is Warsmith Balric of the Bulwark Breakers. That's most important. So,
I see what you mean.
going from
Trying to-
there, choose your starting faction being one that the story resonates most with and you want to tell a story with. Look at it less like, hey, which faction just has the coolest dudes, which don't get me wrong, that does play into it, but look at it like you're putting on a D&D class.
Okay, with that said, I'm definitely going to have to say I immediately shift into the Abhumans and Tau.
Alright, so unfortunately, again, Abhumans, your best bet would be playing IG. Why Tau? And I'm not here to be a Tau hater.
Silent judgment. Silent judgment.
No. Back up. I have been playing this game since the Tau fucking released. The Tau have long since earned their fucking right to be here, and I'm sick of people bullying them, alright? Do they fit the aesthetic? Not really, but it's fine. They're tenured at this point.
I like the idea of this people that actively want to try and quell the darkness. This stems from my love for Lobotomy Corporation, Library Everyone on Olympus Company by an extension. And what I mean is, for those of you in the chat who know Project Moon games, Project Moon's stories can definitely be considered a whole lot fucking darker than 40k in some cases, depending on which avenue you're going down. The knowers in chat will understand what I mean.
Depends on the difference between Grim Dawn and Grim Dark.
So I want
to Grim Dawn and Grim Dark?
Grim Dumb.
Okay.
So I do to kind of keep it on 40k. Don't get me wrong. I love hearing you talk about Type Moon. You'll lose me if you start going down that conversation.
No, it's not Type Moon, but what I was about to say is like shift it into 40k from this, because while these stories that Project Moon wants to tell are dark, they have that glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel. And to me, the Tau have that glimmer in that they are looking for a means to stop the fighting. Because
so I need to throw this out. Not to interrupt. I'm sorry. Lesson number 1 about the Tau. That's wrong. So something that I want to give you an important. This is the most important rule about 40k. All lore is true. Not all lore is. Sorry, all lore is canon, but not all lore is true. The Tau, the greater good in everything you're hearing. And this isn't me just trying to sit there. This not me role-playing my faction here for a moment. This is me just giving you straight about the lore. That's a lie. The Tau are an imperial regime that try to use the vice of the greater good to force folks within to their following. Daily reminder. Humans that are brought into the Tau Empire are euthanized. They can no longer breed. Most races, with a very few exception, are thrown into that. The ethereals.
I believe you mean sterilized.
Sterilized, not euthanized. Sorry.
I
Correct.
was about to say.
Sterilized. Sorry.
Euthanize means killed.
Yeah, but
Hey,
so
I've already sterilized myself being on HRT. You're just selling the Tau to me even more.
shut. But the point is, they sterilize their people. I'm gonna give the best example of how corrupt they are. There's a character within the Tau known as Commander Farsight. And even he's not perfect, but he is a separate faction that the rest of the Tau want to go and kill. He's also a character a lot of people like because he's the only Tau that hopped in a battle suit and was like, I'm gonna grab a sword and beat people to death with it. But, regardless of the fact that that sword's a daemon sword that's sucking souls into him, but that's, again, I'll lose the plot if I start going down every little niche. At the end of the day, while yes, they're a new young bold face to the Imperium, to the battlefield at large, and yes, they claim for the greater good, and relatively, if I'm gonna be honest, their citizens don't suffer as bad as certain other factions within 40k. They're not the good guys. And that is propaganda that's intentional, because their rulebook paints them as holier than thou and just. Hold on, I actually have the book right here. One of the best books you can ever read.
I'm trying to draw
One
the
of the best
different
books you can ever
factions
read to
from
actually
memory.
get a true idea of what the Tower truly look like. It's a novel, a Caiaphas Cain novel. God, this book's so old, it's sun-bleached. Titled The Greater Good. And this is, the plot of this novel is that Caiaphas Cain here is leading a bunch of humans that are fighting the Tau. And at one point during the battle, the Tau call for a ceasefire, and they're like, hey, we have a problem. What? Bugs. There's a Tyranid hive fleet coming straight for the field, so both sides immediately have to team up and fight the Tyranids. And you see a lot of the culture mixing between the two, and get an idea of just the ideals of the Tau, and also where they're going wrong, and what they're doing wrong. Now keep in mind, this isn't me trying to sit there and also say that the Imperium's nice, because they're definitively not. But 40k is not a story. Here, the best way I can describe the thematics is this. 40k is not a story about trying to bring light to a universe that is dark. It's a universe that's already gone dark, and it's trying to hold on to the embers that's left. And every faction has a skeleton in their closet. There's several million skeletons, to be, in fact. So
Some of them are made of metal.
I want to warn you about that when it comes to Tau and writing these characters, because as you do actually sit there and learn, you learn that the Ethereals are, the Tau leadership is equally as corrupt as certain other major players within 40k. They just, again, have a way better PR team.
Oh.
They do have giant mechs though, which is pretty sick.
I'll
Correct.
have to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of an entire like faction of specialized abhumans that are just looking to be seen as just a little more like they belong. Because to me, the big resonance, the big resonance of abhumans wanting to be seen as equal is, hey, don't look at me like I'm an object. Don't look at me like I'm transitioning for the sake of one thing or another. I'm just trying to be seen as a person and be at peace with myself. That's it. And I think that's why I really like the idea of an abhuman faction.
Mm-hmm.
Whose like sole purpose is to just like show they're just as human.
So
What do you think of my? Sorry, go ahead.
Your best bet if you want to do an abhuman army would be going to IG and then just flavoring, hey, the dudes underneath these helmets are not human. Because that's what that's what not a small amount of people do.
IG, as in like
Imperial Guard.
Imperial Guard, sorry. Astrum Militarum. So I've been playing 40k for so long, if you hear me use an antiquated term that you don't understand, please do immediately butt in and ask, because, like, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna call them the Astrum Militarum, they are the Imperial Guard.
I like, It's funny that we're doing this specifically because I've recently been like listening to like podcasts between like going between places on like 40k lore. Where am I
hold
at?
on.
Where am I at right now in this?
I want to answer
Sorry, good?
Wizlock's question. Why did they do it? Copyright. Hi, Neon. How we doing? Happy birthday, hon.
I'll be right back. I gotta do some self-care.
Yeah, sure.
Go handle yourself. But, so, Games Workshop tried to trademark the word Space Marine, and they failed. So Games Workshop started turning all of their factions into something that they could trademark.
So like Astra Militarum, Adeptus Astartes.
While those words existed, they started harder shifting into those being the name.
I see. So they started hard selling the High Gothic because they wanted to be able to copyright
Trademark.
it.
Yeah. So
Trademark it,
it's why the older editions of 40k, the rulebooks say Warhammer 40k, like space. The older codexes say Space Marine. The new one says Adeptus Astartes on it. I think it says Adeptus Astartes Space Marine specifically, but like I could be wrong on that. I'd go dig out my Chaos rulebooks for example of that, but those are buried somewhere deep.
What do you think of my my Space Marine I tried drawing from memory?
I do post it.
Oh, I have a stream open on the side here.
Coach, I'm gonna let you know I'm not looking at. I only have access to one monitor.
Oh, okay. Let me just screenshot
cute.
it and send.
No,
Thank you.
I pulled it up. I looked. It looks nice.
Okay.
It's cute.
Thank you. I imagine it probably looks a little bit more like what's it called? After like the Rubicon surgery, Rubik's Cube. I forgot what it's called. What are the new guys? The ones that aren't like super chunky.
Correct. You're correct. No, you're talking about the Primaris Marine. You're talking about the Rubicon surgery. You're correct.
Okay.
Current
cool.
10th edition Codex is still listed as Space Marines, not Adeptus Astartes. Then I'm wrong.
Huh.
Is what about the IG one? Is that one still listed as Astra Militarum though? Alright, so it's only that ham-fisted with the Militarum.
I'm not sure which faction I'm fully sold on, at least in terms of what I enjoy, because I've never played 40k myself, you know. Aesthetically, I do like the Space Marines because they just, I don't know, big dudes in armor with guns.
They're classic.
classic.
Big dude, yeah.
Plus, you get like such a wide variety in terms of like what you're dealing with. I mean, but mostly just because the type of personality I have, like I do like me some salamanders. I do like me some salamanders.
Well, Coach, at the
Also
end of the
fire.
day, it's what kind of story do you want to tell? What are the dudes that you resonate most that you want to make your dudes? Because I could see you playing salamanders, enjoying them. I could also see you enjoying a certain sect of dudes. And if you were to pick up this faction, I have models I could give you, because I don't plan on finishing that army. Can I turn you over to our baby boy? His name is Magnus, and he did nothing wrong.
Magnus the Red?
Good old Thousand Suns. Why? And I'm not just saying that because you like wizards. However,
The spray can Marines, the ones where you stab them, they let off dust.
yeah, well, only the ones that aren't wizards, which is most of them. But no, legitimately, they are an interesting faction. Because they're also a faction of backstabbing assholes that all are working towards their own machinations. Funny enough, one subsect of them have a beef with the Harlequins.
Really?
So there is a common theme amongst Chaos, at least for the 4 like god-specific ones. So Khorne, Nurgle, Slaanesh, and Tzeentch, which are Death Guard, World Eaters, Emperor's Children Thousand Sun, is that Primarch is actually not a bad person. Their fall was tragic, and also probably not their fault.
Yeah,
Wasn't it like? But their like warband leader is probably like the worst person in existence. And one example of that is I'm gonna give the Death Guard example real quick just to show you. Do you know how the Death Guard fell to chaos? It wasn't Mortarion.
I do not.
It was their leader Typhus opening up a door that to Nurgle Rot and saying, "Come on in."
Wow.
Yeah. So, but Armin is kind of a bastard that's trying to do his own fucking thing. And is greedy and just wants more power. So he's trying to get into the Black Library, which the Black Library is a faction, or is a library in the Webway that contains a metric fuckload of old knowledge. And it's protected by the Harlequins and their clown god Kegarak. And so Armin's just trying to get into this library, and Kegarak keeps saying, no.
I forget, Kegarak is... Are the Eldar gods, like, they're not chaos related, are they? Or are they born in the warp, or are they more like the Satan?
They're not like the Catan, because the Catan are sentient gas thrown into a fucking statue. And they're not like, they are manifestation of ideas that the Eldar have, kind of given shape through souls.
Oh, I see. Because the Eldar have such like a weird, like a powerful influence over the warp that kind of formed their own gods almost.
They effectively kind of built their own gods.
Got it.
Which is unfortunate because all their gods, save for Kegarak, bodied. All of their gods are bodied in the grand scheme. Like fucking. Their god of war, Cain, bodied.
By whom?
Khorne walked up and said, "You're cute." Picked him up, body slammed him, shattered him into 1,000 pieces. The chaos, or
hilarious.
The Eldar god of purity and healing, kidnapped. Khorne currently, oh not Khorne, Nurgle currently has her just stuck in. His house.
That's like his wife.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Kegarak is
and like people are
only...
split on whether or not it's like actually consensual.
Yep. Kegarak is the only god that's doing anything meaningful.
I see.
Ishar is the jar waifu, exactly.
Not the jar. That's terrible. Never say that in my presence again.
I'm going to fill this jar with so much snot. You'll love it. Oh.
Horrible. Horrible. Disgusting. Horrible. Interesting. Okay. I know there are a lot of factions that are like kind of my energy. Like they're like Thousand Suns definitely up there. I'd also say I really do like the Catachan soldiers just because it's just a bunch of normal dudes running around with like machetes and assault rifles in like the most dangerous fucking jungles of the known galaxy. Fucking Rambo all the way up. John Rambo, the faction.
They are pretty funny. And they have the man, the myth, the legend, Sly Marbo.
Sly Marbo. What was the thing you would, Tia, do? Like whenever somebody says Sly Marbo, I forgot. You cut out.
No, I stopped myself because I could have kept going.
Yeah.
Do not call him Slime Marble. If Koji wants to start Sally, there's Combat Patrol as a decent start. Oh yeah. Oh, there's decent ways to buy in. But the question becomes just what kind of story do you want to tell at the end of the day? And the problem with you, Coach, is you like telling a lot of different stories, but I would recommend Salamanders is not a bad start if you want to start Space Marines. If you do Chaos, like me, start Thousand Suns. They're pretty fun. Another faction I could see you actually enjoying. Normal ass Aladari.
Eladari?
Yeah, just normal ass Eldar. Go and do them. I think you'd like them.
The elves. Let's see.
Uh,
I think I made this head a bit too big.
cause I can't see you not wanting to mix in some magic.
You'd be surprised. I do like the freaking, what are they called? The Mechanicum. They're pretty sick.
I can see
Funny
you playing the
robot guys.
Mechanicus. The only problem is if you choose the Mechanicus, I'm gonna be like, well, I can't be your helper, and you'll be like, what? And then we'll hear the grinding of a cement block across the ground as Tia slides into the chat.
As Tia proceeds to replace half of my body with machinery
As
before I can blink.
with a fucking AdMech tattoo on their fucking breast. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rob them of that. That's that's their charge.
That reminds me, I still haven't played like any of 40K Space Marine, even though somebody bought it for me. Because everybody's already played it.
I'll play it again. Shit, homie, just hit me up.
Doesn't even have to be a stream thing. Just never played it. Everybody I know who'd be interested already played it multiple times.
I've played it multiple times. We'll still play it again.
Good enough. Good enough.
Alright, so dry fits like that.
He's filigree on this armor. So much.
I don't like how that dry fits, but that's how I'm gonna have to do it.
You got a least favorite faction?
The Leagues of Votann.
What's that?
Space Dwarves.
Space Dwarves?
Yeah, the Squats, as they used to be called, were a faction that was present in, like, base 40k back when it first dropped. And they were neat, they were fun, they were fine, but then they got, decanonized because Games Workshop did not like, how they currently were in the story. Which, that's fine, that's fair. They're welcome to do that. So they got decanonized. But, they brought them back, as the Leagues of Votann, because people for years were like, bring back the Space Dwarves, we want Space Dwarves. And then, fucking, Deep Rock Galactic came out, and, people started screaming
We're rich. Rich.
Yeah. So Space Dwarves became more and more and more popular, in just media, so they're like, fuck it, we'll bring it back. And so they did, and don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they listened to the community. However, also, they brought them back and modernized their look. And beforehand, they used to look like goofy imperialists. And now, if you go Google their vehicles, they look like Tonka trucks.
I'm back, every pony.
Hello, welcome back.
PvP has been activated.
You said it was called... Sorry,
Leagues of Votann are their name.
I can legally say it. And say you're the horse.
Leagues of Votann.
Hey, speaking of AI hate, I've been seeing this ad nonstop for this AI phone game. And I'm so tired of seeing it.
Tonka truck.
And I keep reporting it, and I keep getting different variations of it, and I'm so fucking...
The problem is it's going to be on multiple different accounts. You're never gonna get rid of it.
Is it the one that's like fucking what's it
OOC, the
called?
playable enemy.
Oh, yeah. I've been getting one that's like, why am I a goblin? Or some bullshit like that.
Why am I a goblin?
How the fuck do you?
Uh.
I'm gonna shit. How do you fit together? You bastard! I'm gonna taking it all apart.
See, Murdoch, you get me.
Me when I'm building Legos. Why?
Yeah, and this part fell off. Cool, great. I'm happy about that. Totally cool about that. I'm not gonna crash out.
Don't crash out,
I will
V.
be right
I can't,
back.
because if
have to close any bit.
right now my oh, that's more glue than I want to apply. The iPhone I have for tracking, breaking the fourth wall for a moment, is curiously balanced, and if I slam my desk, it will go.
You can't do the classic V desk slam.
Alright, I'm not just known for desk slams. Hold up. Back up a minute.
I never said you're only known for it. I'm just saying you're known for it.
I don't know if I'd say I'm known for it. I do it sometimes. Chat, am I known for slamming on the desk?
I mean, we did call you Thumper for a good while. It's not.
Why am I hearing the laugh track?
Known as a stretch, though. Yeah. I say that loosely. Conejo. What does that mean?
Rabbit. Spanish for rabbit. Neon over there has been calling me that, since back when I, went around as the rabbit.
Yes. So the shoulders don't go all the way up. That's like a different space. Isn't there like a type of armor? That's got to be like a Terminator. The Terminators are the ones with like the big fucking shoulders, right?
All of them have big fucking shoulders, but yes, the Terminators have exceptionally big shoulders.
Got it. A boy in blue. Look at him. Whoa. What happened? Oh, gosh. I think Paige might have exploded. The book is
Doing a
back.
bit.
Yeah, I did a bit. I joined another friend's stream briefly to be like drive by, get a hype train for these two right now.
Valid.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna have to strip glue from you, because I have overglued you. Yeah, there it is. Peter, the horse is here. Lois, there's something fucked up about gluing a horse to with a horse. Are horse hooves still used to make glue?
Oh. They probably have alternative methods of making.
Hey, V,
Yeah.
you're an expert on booze. How bad is a single?
Go ahead. What's your question?
How bad is a single bottle of like 30 or 3.2 alcohol by volume?
Depends on how much you're drinking. Your body weight depends on so many factors. Why?
Okay, so like say it's a normal bottle of beer size. Just a single one in a day.
Gotcha.
How bad is that?
Not too bad.
Okay, because I've been told by my father, don't become my mother. I'm like, it's just a single Seagram's escapes, and I'm.
Oh, that's fucking next to water. You're fine. The big problem, and this is the one credit I will give to your father here. Alcohol, tendency to alcoholism. So this is iffy. This isn't me saying with 100% certainty, but tolerance can run somewhat genetically, and you do have to be careful of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not here to validate him, but I am gonna state that I get it. It's why, like, cause my grandfather on my mom's side was an alcoholic, and that's what killed him. So to this day, my mom gets worried whenever I start drinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cutting back from like one a week to back to one every 3 months or once on birthdays and celebrations.
Why does his head keep glowing like I'm gonna shit? I've been battling this horse for like 20 minutes. The worst part is every time you do a glue up chat, you risk damaging the model. You're not supposed to glue and unglue a model. That's bad for the mod. Hi, Viola. Glue factories don't use horses anymore. Good.
Do they? Okay. Why am I coughing?
Man, please stop dying on my stream. As you were. You're about to ask a question?
I can't. I died.
Oh. Rip. Well, time to host the funeral. Here lies Paige. She never scored.
What the fuck do you mean? Hold the fuck up. What do you mean I never scored?
Never scored. Coach,
I
you believe that Paige never scored? That's about as good as I'm gonna get. I'll fill in the cracks later with green stuff. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't. I give up, you win.
Did you see that one person who custom did like viscera and blood on their Tyranid models with rubber cement and red food coloring?
I've done that before. Yes.
That was fucking clever.
So, I wish he still lived here. My good old ex-roommate Borb. You want to talk about beautiful models and fucking basing like that? Holy shit. He was a fucking legend. If I had him here, he'd be helping me figure out this horse. Ah, ow. Paige, don't become a Chaos player. Whenever you do, you finally pick an army. Wanna
Yeah,
why?
no. Why would I ever want to join Chaos?
Not even talking about story, not even talking about characters, not talking about gameplay. You see all these spines are on this motherfucker and how I have to hold the horse?
I don't want to poke myself.
You lose fingers when you're making chaos, Murray. Any chaos creature, spiky as hell. 07's in chat for V's fingers. And if you have an 07 emote,
I'm not gonna make the joke.
Do that instead. What? If you join chaos, you go to hell before you die.
Paige, if you have respect for me, why don't you ever call?
I called you yesterday, you stupid chicken McNugget 6-piece.
Yeah, while I was busy, while I was at work. Why do you never call when I'm free?
Because 6 wings.
Hey, Coach. Paige, by the way,
Yes?
if you can't tell, I'm very clearly teasing. You're fine.
I know I am. Playing
Yeah,
into
what's
this.
up? How you going? What do you need?
Fucking. Do you think Paige here would look better as an angel than a book?
No.
Alright.
Oh, speaking of, I posted a picture of myself in Selfie server earlier
I'm
today
not
or like
also
last
sure.
night. I'm thinking of starting to like drop the hair dye streak and starting to accessorize my hair with like headbands, bandanas, and all that.
Hell yeah.
Trying to look a little bit more like Levy from Fairy Tale.
Give it up, Chica.
Because Levy is adorable. I will accept that I am adorable so long as I can look like Levy. For those of you in chat who know who that is, based.
Where's 7 and 8? Don't say after 6.
Before 9? Duh.
This is dumb. Build core instead. Buy me more core and then I'll build more. God, literally everyone in chat making the same joke. None of you have an original thought.
We are a hive mind of VTubers and VTuber fans. Of course there's no original thoughts here.
I mean, there is one thought here.
Concrete sliding sound effect.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
waiting.
Waiting.
Not the
Bit
moment's
loading.
pass.
Bit no load.
Hey, Koju, can I get a
Yeah.
cell walking?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Can I get Cell walking a little bit faster because he saw a tasty treat? Alright, thank you.
No problem.
If I had it my way.
Where's my... Where the hell is my stone moving soundbite? Oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah.
I need you to send me some of these so I can put it on my shit.
It's like all in my voice mod. I have so many sounds for just no reason. Like this one.
There's
And
no,
this one.
there's a definitively reason for that. That one has a reason.
That one has a reason.
Alright, so I accidentally nipped off the bud that part that's supposed to slot this into that, so I need to just hold it flush. Mark, this is good news. We can finally
This is
do
good
We
news.
can be bees. This is good news.
You'll live for 40 years.
30 years!
You'll live for 30 years.
You'll live like a pet. A pet? A pet. This is
Mark,
good news.
I made a steak.
A steak! Yes. My favorite variation of the steak meme I recently saw was, Mark, I made us pizza. What? I made us pizza. This is insane! This isn't steak!
I like that. This isn't steak. Yeah.
Just after so many after so much steak. After Mark, I made too many steaks.
Good news. We can finally be bees. This isn't your world, but we can be bees. This is good news. You can be a bee. You'll live like a bee. A pet.
Pet. A pet?
A pet.
A pet.
Mark, this is good news. You'll live for 30
years.
Insane!
bees.
You could be
Good
bees.
news.
This is good.
That's another soundbite I have here. Oh, I have high and low honor. High honor. And low honor.
Yeah, but do you have high or low cortisol?
I have the most high cortisol song possible.
That is... You just activated several neurons in me at once.
Why would you do this? you fucking piece of shit, Coach.
Me when I fuel your anti-capitalism energy. I always start playing that sound whenever I start going on a rant that's even remotely political.
So, fun fact, while I was walking around the mall the other day, I had on a samurai t-shirt, and someone... I will kill you. And anyway, I was walking around the mall, and someone saw my samurai t-shirt, and just like, brother! And he turned, and he had, a samurai tattoo on his neck, and he just walked up to me, and we're in the middle of Province Place Mall. We dapped each other up so hard, you could hear it throughout the entire mall.
That's fucking great. I unironically have like a whole playlist of samurai just like on my Spotify. It's good. It's good.
Good.
It's literally
just a little bit of...
It's literally on Google.
We lost everything!
You can literally listen to it on Spingle. It's live streaming on Plunk. You have to listen to it on Bindal.
We lost everything.
In case it's not clear, I'm making a bit.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Yeah. Question.
Oh no, I'm saying this for everyone in the chat.
Coach or Paige? Paige, I don't know how much of Samurai you've listened to, but Coach, what's your favorite Samurai song? I will judge you on your answer.
Oh, shoot. I still need to... It's been a while, because it's been a while since I've listened all the way through it, so I can't remember every single song.
I asynchronously blink at you, trying to understand what you're talking about.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Johnny Silverhand's band is named Samurai.
Hank, don't abbreviate Cyberpunk!
Don't abbreviate Cyberpunk! No!
Hank! Hank!
Hank! Bashes on the door. By the way, my answer is either Chippin' In or Ballad of Buck Ravers.
Good, good.
I think, aside from Samurai, I think my favorite song was Look Into My Karoshis.
You would.
Ooh. Look into my sheets. Again, you feel.
Look into my Karoshis, tell me what you see.
Also, Chipping In kind of reminds me of like the... This is something that Scotty would get, but like it kind of reminds me of like songs you would hear playing in the background of like those WWE wrestling video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like an entrance like a wrestler would have. Which makes a lot of sense considering what was
Coach,
it?
I feel like you'd have all the flowery voice clips from Deltarune.
I haven't got that far. I don't know who that character is.
Will, be quiet. Ow! Fuck!
Sorry. Wild swing. I can't see very well. Hold on, let me try again.
Ow!
My bad.
You dithering cock munch!
Hold on, wait. Maybe if I aim it the right direction.
Yes, they are behind that song. I'll stop talking about what you're not ready. Again, one day I'll play past Deltarune Chapter 1.
One day I'll play past Deltarune Chapter 2.
One day
I know about Chapter 2. I just want to get some people to play it together with, but a lot of people already have like their own little groups of people playing Deltarune.
You know what the best part about this is, chat?
Quoi?
I can say this word and these two idiots are not going to get it at all.
Yeah.
Glue.
What do you mean by this?
So, fun little tidbit. I am trying to get a bunch of buds to voice act a different game. Not you two. I still have to drag you guys back to Golden Sun. You guys are spoken for another project.
Yay.
But, I'm trying to get a bunch of folks to finally voice act Chibi Robo. I have 2 of the 3 that I want to get.
What's the Chibi Robo?
It's my favorite game of all time. I want you to remember this.
I feel pain.
Okay? You know, you've...
Oh, it's the little guy with the plug in his butt.
Yeah, the back of his skull, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's kind of his butt.
You have to realize how much this game means to me. I love it more than I love Doom. I love it more than I love Alan Wake. I want you to quantify that. I love it more than I love Destiny.
Oh, I finished Alan Wake recently. The first one.
Oh, congrats. I'm gonna poke your brain about that in just a second. But
I'm playing American Nightmare right now.
I was actually watching when you finished it. But to back up the Chibi Robo, it is arguably the most important game to me. It is everything I believe the game genre, the genre of gaming should aspire to be. Now keep in mind, I don't mean that in gameplay sense of like every game should be like Chibi Robo where you play a 3-inch tall robot that cleans up the house but also fights robots. But it exemplifies my favorite thing in gaming. And I don't want to say much more because I want you to go and play it. It's genuinely, go and play it. You'll walk in being like, aha, silly cute game about robot, and then you'll walk out being like, V, you didn't warn me.
I made so many burgers.
I will say content warning, divorce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip that Band-Aid
What do you
right
mean
now.
divorce?
Content warning? Yeah.
Content warning, divorce, and that's all I'll say.
Content warning, divorce.
If divorce is a heavy topic for you, you can't play Chibi Robo. Or it's not recommended to play Chibi Robo.
It is, when I played that as a kid, while my parents were in the midst of talking about a divorce, oh boy, at home.
Paige, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it vague. But you know. At night, what do you find outside the mother's door?
What do I find outside the mother's?
Try not to cry. You guys like curl up on the ground, try not to cry a lot.
I'm trying to remember exactly.
So here's the better thing. It's not a what, it's a who.
Oh, can you send me into the DMs? Because I'm trying to rack my brain and I cannot remember for the life of me off the top of my head.
Oh, making me turn away from my model work.
Yeah, I am. It's a shame.
That.
Oh, yeah! Kettle!
So yeah. I forgot I have a divorce emote! Oh my fuck, when we play Chibi Robo and that plotline comes up, every time we're doing a cutscene that involves that plotline, you guys are if you guys spam that while we're playing it, I'm not gonna stop you, I'm not gonna ban you. It's literally a divorce emote. However, you guys are fucked up and evil.
The hell? The divorce emote.
Coach is gonna fucking cry.
Yeah, well, again, I'm not gonna be grabbing because I have both you two in on other collab plans. I kind of want to grab other folks for that, just to allow other folks that want to hang out. Don't cry. You're ugly when you cry. We'll get back to Golden Sun later, you dorks.
Plasma. Coach and me just dapping each other up with this.
Yep. There we go. Ah! That was a dap up. I ain't touched nothing. Yamate could have stopped.
Alaka blam.
Gomenasari. Gomenasari Kimo Friendo.
Omae Shin dead.
Ah.
Non what?
Yeah. Non-bread.
I want to let you know, reflexively I wanted to grip my hand when he made that joke, but my thumb is near the sharp part of the knife, because I'm currently holding it up from the underside and slowly bringing it back to scrape. Which, by the way, chat, do not... I want to let you know right now, do not cut models the way I'm doing it, it's just the way I've learned to do it. Because
wrong.
if you chip model like this and bring the blade toward your thumb, you have perfect knife control for fear of stabbing self.
It's just like learning how to cut things with a knife, like cooking. Sometimes once you get the better you get at it, the faster you have a better chance of chopping your fingers.
So, anyways, new Hunter the Parenting episode coming. So, I have issues not with Hunter the Parenting, but with people who watch my stream who know Hunter the Parenting and know that I know people that work on the show. Like, I have been blessed to make some of the coolest fucking friends. Like, I know many of the people who voice the main cast on a first name basis. Actively play games together, hang out, that kind of shit. But the fact that I've had chatters come to me and be like, hey, you know this person. Why don't you ask them if you could be a part of this thing? And
the clout chase is real.
I have to like go out there publicly and be like, hey, I don't make friends to get in on projects. I didn't meet these people because of what they worked on. I met these people because they're cool people. I don't want you devaluing these people and their relationships. I don't want you devaluing me. Don't quantify equality here. And it's like, I'm so proud of these wonderful people who put out this amazing project. And the fact that I have people that ask me, well, why don't you ask him if you can join something? Because you're a voice actor, aren't you? Like, no. There is a big difference between, hey, someone comes to you and asks if you want to be a part of their project, like how V came to us and asked us to voice in Golden Sun, as opposed to me going like, V, play Golden Sun so I can do voices with you. You see what I mean, chat? Anyways. The parasocialism is getting worse and worse, the bigger the stream gets, and I brain hurty, you know? Brain hurty.
You're valid.
I hit those chatters with hammers. Yeah, that's doable.
Oh, it wraps like that. I'm wrapping it the wrong fucking way.
That said, it does make me worry that, now people think I'm just making friends to clout chase, and I would hate that.
It's called, you say, fuck those people, you keep doing you. Be friends with whoever you're friends with.
You got it, Stubby.
How the fuck?
Oh, why is it so hot in here? I blame V. Goddamn angel. Bring up fucking power of the sun.
Unbridled power of the sun.
Look at the unbridled power of the sun into the chat.
I glued the wrong side to the wrong side. Oh no. Let's try to remove this without breaking anything. I'm breaking something. Oh, this is bad.
This is bad news.
We cannot be bees. We will live for 1,000 years.
This is actually really bad news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I need to lock in if I'm gonna get this fixed. Yeah, it's way too glued in. I'm not getting that out.
Oh no.
The only way to do that would be to unset the glue on the entire fucking model. Which will require me to get green stuff, and I don't have, or not green stuff, the purple stuff, and I don't have purple stuff or true green right now. One of the two to eat the glue, which will just undo the entire fucking model. Oh my fuck. Because otherwise, let me try one last thing. Yeah, no, this one's on easy workaround. So here's the thing. What I did was I confused these sides. I thought I got my numbers right. I'm gonna blame my dyslexia. This side is supposed to be glued here. That side is supposed to be glued here. But because of that, these guys are this bit is very thin, chat. So, and I've glued it actually very well right fucking here. So for me to try and remove it, risks snapping the whole bit.
Hello, baby. Hello.
Because it's very thin and fiddly.
Thank you for the head bumps.
So, and if I just crank on it too hard, it will snap the bit. So, I could try and... Hold on. Because it's not set yet, I could try to crank and twist it. But, like, that's equally as dangerous. Not equally. It's a little less dangerous. Take the back end of that, right into there as a wedge. I'm gonna try one thing. I'll be right back.
Alright, chat room, you know what to do.
Scream real loud.
Beat them up! Beat them up! And then support B. And then beat them up. Then support B again. Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Start fires.
It's kind of fucked up, coach.
Nah. Yeah. Take more coats. Here, I'll throw a couple fireballs in there.
just take all the coats.
Yeah, you go. Some fireballs. Here, you get a fireball. You get a fireball.
Why are we drinking whiskey?
Had a couple sitting around.
Exactly.
If you pick them up from a potion shop, thinking they're, you pick up a couple from the potion shop, thinking they're strength enhancement potions that you can, like have with like alongside your usual stock of potions. And it turns out you get a couple of angry, very drunk barbarians stumbling in. Just kidding, they're not drunk. They have 19 constitution.
See, Murdoch has the right mind.
Fucking will be.
What?
I was just saying, Murdoch has the right idea.
Take a potato chip and eat it.
Anyway, I fixed everybody. I got it off.
Oh, whoa. Say to me.
Silver lining.
Following me.
Now the horns are actually set in better. That being said, I now have to be very, 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 very careful. Because this model, in order to get this bit out, I had to bend it a lot. So now it's going to be extra fragile. So everything I'm doing from here on out with it, I need to do correct the first time.
I understand.
But thankfully, it's not going to be that hard.
I do not understand.
I don't understand.
I do not understand.
Let me take a look over here. What specifically?
Understand.
I'm looking.
The plastic bit I'm working with. You see all that white shit? That's
okay.
all glue, but as well, I had to bend it a lot to get it free without snapping it. I've been able to do that without causing major discoloration. You guys can't see it. I'm not gonna be able to bring it into the webcam and focus it. That I could, but I'd have to turn up the manual focus and bring it right in. But there's certain like markings showing bent plastic. It'll be fine. When I paint over the model, you're not gonna fucking see it. But,
Gotcha.
yeah, I need to be careful with him for going this bit going forward, because if I don't, I can risk actually serious damage to it again.
Hey V, you're familiar with Warhammer and stuff. Have you heard of Talisman?
Yeah, of course I've heard Talisman.
Okay, because I've been trying to gauge like how many people have like heard of Talisman, because I wanted to see if I could get people together for a Talisman game on stream.
I'd be down.
Or just playing Talisman. I just played a game of Talisman recently. I just wanted to.
Down.
Yeah, Talisman. They have a digital edition on Steam for like $10. I think it was free for a time. Huh. What were you saying again?
I don't understand.
Alright. Now I just need to glue this side, dry fit to make sure I get that right. It dry fits like that. Oh, that's not glue I want. Oh, fucker.
I don't know why I'm in stim mode.
What's up?
I don't know why I'm in stim mode. I blame Coach.
What did I do?
Activated the stims.
I have done nothing. Ah. Oh, wow. What time is it? 8:10. Why is it 8 o'clock?
It's 10 o'clock.
How dare it be 8 o'clock?
It's 10 o'clock.
Alright. That's glued.
In
Holy
my
shit.
time zone.
I got so much glue on this finger. You guys, holy shit.
Oh gosh. Them's sticky.
Let's see if it focuses. If not, I'll have to manually crank it again. On Shinji,
You'll have to
crank
do
that
what
soldier
now?
boy.
I'm surprised I don't have that. Hold on.
Alright, Han. Let me move this over to here. Then just... There we go. Look how glue crusted that is, chat!
Glue!
Holy shit. This horse has been the bane of my fucking nightmare. These are worse to put together than 40k models. Holy shit.
Oh, that's loud. Not
I
using that
hate
sound
putting
bite
together
ever.
Warhammer. Yeah. Before Bob corrects again, Warhammer the Old World. I hate their models. Their models suck dick.
I'm just... I don't know.
There we go. Now I can properly crank that.
Yeah?
Stop!
And that's all I'm playing.
No!
I also have...
The classic. The fucking classic. You fucking bastard.
Chat. Would any of you
Chat, I think we're
report
gonna have to
me
kill
if
this
I
guy.
murdered Coach right here live?
You can't kill me. I have a document. It says you can't go in my shop. They're right here.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Restraining order against Celestials, Fays, and Fiends.
Oh well, he's got a proper document. V, I don't think there's anything we can do here.
Do you have a warrant?
I'm literally a fallen angel. Do you think I follow? Do you think I follow
need a
the
warrant.
law? Fuck you! I make my own law. Fuck you!
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if you are an angel,
So what you're saying
still
is
need a
you're
warrant.
actually chaotic lawful.
No, I'm lawful evil.
ah, dang. I got protection against good and evil on the edge of the shop. Gotta unfortunate. Stubalua. What? Stubalua. Nah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, the sound effect from Ed and Eddie.
Oh. I do not. Surprisingly enough.
Well, it is before your time.
It's not before my time. I just wasn't allowed to watch it growing up because my mom thought the show was dumb.
Wait, what?
Ed and Eddie's literally classic. I'd fight your mom, but from what you've told me, she sounds like a really lovely woman, and I'm not going to.
She's a very nice lady.
I would.
No, I don't want to fight Coach's family. I would never.
Thank you.
There's some yodel effects here. Found it.
Yeah, that one.
Grabbing it for later. The fact that your PNG's mouth opened and the yodeling came out. Yeah. Look,
every soundbite for every situation in the world. For instance,
Yeah.
which one is the fast
Have
one
you
or
heard
the
the
short
curse
one?
version that never actually gives you the payoff with it?
Oh, it never actually
I think I have
starts.
that
Yeah,
too.
I've heard that one.
It's just the upbeat beginning strums, and it's just quit
That
fucking
on
fuck
repeat.
teasing me. Goddamn horror.
Okay, I found it.
Here,
Pain.
you guys deserve a completed Delfino Plaza.
It's gonna be the loop again. He's like,
I would never.
oh, there it is. Sorry.
Everybody deserves a completed Delfino Plaza.
Thank you for not being a bitch.
I'm a fox.
Coach.
I'm only half that.
I'm just saying, I would have laughed if you
Yeah. If I just immediately after me saying I would never.
I would have found a way to reach the computer and choke slam you repeatedly. Emphasis on repeatedly. You son of a bitch.
Oh, there are multiple axes. Like that club guy holding an axe. Whatever. I don't care anymore.
I don't think I've ever played a Warhammer Fantasy game. I don't think.
Vermintide is probably your best bet, but even then, Vermintide's a yeah. Otherwise, literally the Total War Warhammer series is the best Warhammer game ever made. Period.
Is Warhammer Fantasy? I know 40K is the spinoff, but is Fantasy canon to the Warhammer verse or no?
Yeah.
Like our canon to the 40K verse.
Yeah. Question mark. There are moments where they suggest that that they're connected, but it's they never try to make it like a big like multi-universe thing. At most, slight mentions of like, to put it this way, Kaldor Drago the Grey Knights showed up in a Warhammer Fantasy story, but they never really confirmed it to be Kaldor, nor does he ever say his name. They just mention an inhumanly large man in silver armor coming in.
Stinky.
Yeah, the only connection ever tends to be the gods, and that's it. But, like, it's for the most part, it's tongue-in-cheek. It's not meant to be a thing.
I see. You know, originally, Lornell was going to be a rattling analog. I wanted to make him a funny rat creature.
You rat.
A little rat beast.
I'm going to murder kill you. The rat gat
Shoots them. Shoots them again. Somebody's making pasta right now. I can smell it.
Oh, can I tell you guys something evil?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say this. And for those that are watching, you're getting a little preview. So I have collected all the recipes because I'm gonna be doing a cooking stream, not this Saturday, next Saturday. However, there is one thing I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna make my own clam chowder, but I'm gonna make it a little different. And my plan is I'm making a clam chowder ramen.
Oh.
But for the noodles, because I need to make it extra New Englandy. Again,
Why?
Chat, no one here mentioned, don't spoil it for the rest of chat, because they're all gonna have a panic attack, especially my mod Gecko, who works as a chef. So I've been watching a TikTok influencer who his gimmick is one of his gimmicks is making pasta with not eggs. Like Dr. Pepper or Monster or Bria that you would use for tacos. So I'm gonna make a pasta using flour and cranberry juice.
I'm going to kill you, and then kill you again.
You know what that reminds me of, V?
What?
Oddly enough, I was watching this with Stinky Train, and this person who went out of their way to make noodles with noodles.
Awesome.
So what they did was they took like proper spaghetti, broke it down, and then used that as the base to make angel hair pasta.
Nice.
From scratch. Making pasta.
That's like that one. That reminds you. Has anyone here seen that one video of the dude that makes a hot dog by mashing up a hot dog and frying it and making it into a hot dog, but then takes that hot dog and mashes it up and makes another hot dog? And he does that like 8 layers down, and the wiener at that point just becomes this giant amorphous fucking blob.
I hate it, but I love it.
I question your sanity at times, my friend.
It's not there. I play Chaos. I'm quite literally probably up there with one of the most insane people you know.
You know, like, yeah.
I play XCOM to relax.
Look, if this is a cry for help, we're here for you, man. I promise you, it gets better. You don't have to do this to yourself.
Okay, just no helping me.
I guess you're right about that. Chat, we're gonna have to kill him.
Speaking of XCOM, you haven't updated the roster yet. I'm gonna do that literally, Saturday morning.
Update this, Angel's Grab.
Murdoch, I flashed back to earlier in the stream when I mentioned that my work is putting me on 11.5-hour shifts. If I'm not doing something, it's not because I forgot or I'm lazy. I sometimes just don't physically have the time. You're fine. I appreciate you bringing it up. I'm just letting you know. The numbers on this run are misnumbered. They misnumbered this. There isn't. All right, cool. It's not my fault. I have caught it. There are numerical errors on this sheet. It's not my fault. This is supposed to be bit number 41, but it's labeled as 40. I bet that's why I fucked that one up earlier.
Good bit, streamer. Good bit.
Excellent bit, streamer.
Not that kind of bit, you dumbasses.
Oh. You calling a bit?
I ain't calling you for dinner. I'm guessing you've heard that joke of playing a time page?
No.
No.
I'm just remembering the bit in Family Guy where he just starts laughing and then gets in the person's face and starts laughing harder and harder and harder to be like, I'm laughing harder than you. Then runs towards the screen and continues laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there were some good classic bits in Family Guy.
Fuck me.
Isn't that Bean's job? I feel like I have a gun pointed at my head. Do I have a gun pointed at my head? Oh.
Paige,
Yes?
do you see this big knife right here?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a cool knife.
Knife. Oh, sick. It flips out? What the shit? I gotta get me one of those. We're not allowed to have those in California.
I'm gonna be stabbed!
One of these days.
A2 Vite?
Just for that, I'm getting a Gibraltar. Cool, I still have some. Hey, chat, you want to see me eat the oldest candy in the United States?
What?
Yeah.
Gibraltars.
That's a Gibraltar? Whoa. What's in it?
This comes from the oldest candy company in the United States, which is located in Salem, Massachusetts. You can still go to their store. Are you ready? What do you think a Gibraltar looks like before I tell you what it is?
I think it's just like a slab of sugar.
Like a barrel.
Coach is right.
Yeah.
They're named Gibraltars because they're hard like the Rock of Gibraltar.
What's a Gibraltar?
A rock.
So, what you do is you take it. Oh my god, powder everywhere.
Is it good?
I want to... Stop
God,
teasing me. I want that. I want that.
Gosh,
give me that.
Seeing that old ass candy makes me want to play what's it called? What's the cowboy game?
Give me that.
Red Dead.
No.
Yeah, Red Dead.
Give.
No.
I desire. I deserve it.
You don't.
Look, as the clearly big sister here, it is my duty.
Little sister.
It is my duty to take that shit from you, you fuck.
Coach USN, unbiased third party.
Yeah.
In the relationship, who's the bigger sibling? Who's the smaller sibling?
Nah, y'all got to figure that out. That's not on me. I'm the youngest here. I get that as the youngest. I don't get to choose.
See, clearly I'm the one.
We'll turn to chat. Chat. Who's the bigger sibling, me or Paige? I'd like to remind you that Paige is 5'1".
Hey! Big does not necessarily mean that. Listen here. Listen.
I'd like to remind you that Paige has puppy girl energy.
Listen here, you smarmy fuck.
You aren't much taller. Excuse me, I'm almost half a foot taller, thank you. At least if I use my tiptoes, I can see the top shelf, unlike Paige, who would need the stool.
My dog came here. My dog's here.
Hello, dog.
Hello, dog. He doesn't make any noise, but he did push my door in. That's rude. You gotta knock first.
Just hello, dog.
He doesn't make much noise.
Hey, Dorian, how we doing? Almost half a foot. That almost is load bearing. Shut up. All right. That's the last. All I need left is his head, and then we are done.
So head. Sorry, you know I fucking had to.
He didn't, but I respect the hustle regardless. I'm gonna have to putty fill that, but that's not a hard fix.
Oh, Steve Harvey's on. I get to watch him suffer.
Holy shit, is that Zozo? Mods, can you get a shout out for Zozo?
Hi, Zozo!
Jojo.
Zozo. I don't know why, but I can never see Zozo's name without immediately wanting to do Jojo.
Jojo.
Zozo!
How goes the minis? Going slower than I expected. I am definitively rusty at building minis, but good minus that fucking crack that needs to be fixed right there on this guy. That's mini 2 down of my Chaos Warriors I'm building.
Because I missed it when you hit it. Congrats on reaching partner, Zozo.
Congrats! I like how one clown shows up and then the other clown is activated. Is this another? This is another folk metal cover of Hypa Hypa. Why are there 2 of them? What the? I can't. BRB. Counter clown defense activated. I can't.
Bazinga.
I can fit some green stuff in there. What's that? Alright, on that note, that's 2 models down. Now I just need...
Oh, yeah.
The rest of them. Why do these horses construct so much simpler? I'm gonna shit. Alright.
Do you need to see someone because you are shitting yourself a lot?
Yes.
Oh.
Colonoscopy.
I cast surprise colonoscopy.
No. I cast Leader Inspection Day.
I think the remaining horses are demonic mounts or just big ass horses. They're still gonna be a pain in the neck.
You know what?
Flip the camera so that's the right way. They're still gonna be a pain in the neck.
Coach. I cast Eternal Check Engine Light.
Dear
I went to the stream being like, yeah, I can bang out all this on one stream. No.
The answer was no.
The answer's no. That being said, still decent amount of work done. I'm gonna... I know we're half an hour before I normally call stream, but A, I went late last night, and B, if I get started on other Chaos models, I'll be here all night. I'm calling it here. We're wrapping up.
I just find it funny that having a talk about like all the models and all that, Coach, and me in the background. Wizard fight, motherfucker!
Fireball!
I am curious. Hold on. I want to see a side-by-side comparison. No. Okay, no. Why are you so much taller than the old Chaos Space Marine model? Do I have a new Chaos Space Marine model? Hold on. I do, but I don't think he's built. Give me a second. No.
He's wittily built different. Oh.
There you go.
I do, but they're not built. I know the newer Chaos Space Marines are slightly taller. But no fucking shot. As I unplug my headphones sitting back down because my ass sat on the fucking wire. Why are you short? I can't.
Are you talking to the mirror?
No, I'm talking to you. Cry more. Alright, I'm gonna go throw this ball people somewhere. Paige, do me a favor while I'm getting this ball ready. What are you doing? You got anything coming up?
Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Meta Chameleon with some friends. Hopefully. Next week I'm planning on returning to streaming with art streams every week. Every day I stream.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna be learning my Style 1 and Style B.
Coach, you got any streams coming up, buddy?
I wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not today, but I've been spending pretty much all day like caring for my grandparents, so I think I'll just like chill for today. And tomorrow, I will be I will be likely. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with Alan Wake because I've been playing a lot of Alan Wake, specifically American Nightmare, but I'll probably like what is it? I'll probably see how far I can get with more Demon Souls tomorrow since I haven't played that in a really long time. And then after that, it'll be American Nightmare and then potentially more New Vegas. We'll see.
All right. Chat, I'll be back live both tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow we got Laura coming over for one more hangout as we finally take her through our confessional booth and run her through Fallen Confessions. After that, Saturday, it's more XCOM. Again, as you guys know, Blue Sky, Discord, if I ever go live here or anywhere else, I make those announcements there. For now, I'm going to raid you guys over to Cherry, who's currently building models herself. So, an appropriate place to drop y'all. Until then, be good. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Mwah.
What if I don't want to be good?
Bye-bye. You're gonna be good. Or else.